to you a little bit about foam rolling. I think stretching and opening up your muscles is super important. Think about it. If your muscles are tight and you're doing an exercise, your body's not getting its full range of motion. If you're trying to extend your leg or your arm and your muscles are so tight that you're not able to get that full extension, then you're missing part of the exercise. So I think that not only is stretching super, super important, but you can foam roll and it can help you create and release the tightness in your muscles, and it can increase the blood flow in your muscles and let you get deeper into that stretch. So picture your muscles and the fascia tight like this. This is actually going to help and release it and start to make it a little more malleable. So let's go through some of the exercises. We're going to start actually on our side. We'll get our IT band. So that's that band that goes all the way from your hip past your knee. So the first way I would say lean on your arm and you can cross your leg over and start with your hip right on that foam roller, and then find that little tender spot right over that hip. And you can start working it out, and then I would slowly creep your way. Ooh, I'm actually a little tight there. Creep your way down that foam roller. I don't want to get off camera, so I'm just going to stay down here. But you would slowly creep, creep, creep. And you can really feel it all the way down that leg. Now people ask, how often should I do it? Do it every day. I don't follow any kind of book rules. I do what I want, I do when I feel it, and it ends up being almost every day. And you could really feel that muscle starting to loosen up. In the beginning it's going to be tight, but then the more you work it, the more malleable it gets, the better you'll feel as time goes on. So another way, same muscle. Some people like to have their legs straight out like this. Now this gets a little intense because you put all your body weight onto that side. So there's no leg in front of you supporting you. It's just all there. And that can get a little painful. I think this is one of the more painful areas of the body that you can foam roll. And then we have the quads. So we'll do right in the front to start on your forearms, and you can just roll front and back, roll front. And then I like to open up. Usually if you have a longer roller, it's easier, but open up from your insides. Let's do our right leg first. And push in to get the inner part of your quad muscle. Quad, four parts. Medialis, right here, pulling it in. And if you had a longer one, you could just open up both legs. Well, actually, that kind of gets it. Right there is very tight on me too. Okay, and then you can get your lateralis, so out on the side. So it's not your IT band, but it's still part of your quad. You're just leaning more on the outside of your quad. So if you can see, I got here, I got the inside, I got the front part, and I got the IT band. So that's pretty much covering this area. You can get your maximus, glute maximus, just rolling front and back, and then you can slowly get the top part of your glute and roll all the way down. So I think you get the idea of just rolling back and forth, finding the tender spots. If you find a tender spot, don't be afraid. You should definitely try to work it out. You should sit there for a little minute, 10 seconds, ease it out, and then roll over it again. Now, I've done this one. I think it's a really cool spot to do. Right under your armpit, so part of your lat muscle. A lot of people don't do that, but if you lie on a foam roller, you will find that place is pretty tender. You just have to roll. There we go. Front and back, right under that armpit. And it's awesome. And then you could also do your upper back, so you can clasp your hands right behind your neck, and you just want to slowly roll. And you want to try to avoid bone. It's really muscle that you want to get over. And that is unbelievable, that whole back. So it's pretty much your personal massage therapist. And you can do your calves. hamstring, I like to cross over and slowly creep all the way out. And then pull in. So I kind of rushed through that just to show you everything that you can do with it. But pick a sore spot and really work it out. And you might not even think you're tight until you use the roller. And then you will be like, hey, wait a minute. I really feel tight there. And then you just ease it out and work it out. And when you stand up, I really, really mean it. You will feel so loose and limber and just awesome. I hope this was helpful. If you have more questions on it, you can look at my link below. I linked it to my blog where I explain a little bit more about foam rolling and the benefits. Thanks so much for watching. I'm Lauren.